Hello, welcome back. We were looking at the batch tagger module and cutting our teeth on the second of 3 steps to organize multiple files together in a batch. The good news about organizing files in batch is that they usually run chronologically and thus are easy to group. Recall that we launched Batch Tagger not from the main window control panel, but from within the Organize module. In our case, we could see a contiguous run of files ranging from 1701 to 1719. So as we review these files, we can see the files after 1702 all pertain to Junior's flag football game. 1722 also belongs in the batch. Whereas 1701 and 1750 do not. So we select the first file in our range, 1702, and we hold the Shift button down to enable multi-select. Then click the last file in our range, then release the Shift button. Our range is selected. Then we click on the Go arrow to proceed to the second Batch Tagger window. The purpose of this GUI is twofold. One, to attach snapshots to each video, and two, to select the base chunks that all these videos share in common. Regarding attaching snapshots to each video file, this can be done manually or automatically. To do it manually, we simply proceed as we did in Organize. We preview, pause, frame advance, and snapshot as needed. We'll know when a snapshot is properly attached to each file by the green background indicator. Alternatively, we can snapshot all, and our application is smart enough to render all videos in the batch and grab an early frame for each. Automating this process is especially helpful for super large batches. Okay, we've selected our videos from Junior's flag football game and snapshots are assigned. So now it's time to start tagging. Remember, tags are the keywords we'll use to retrieve our files later. We start with the base chunks that ID them all. Junior, flag football, summer 2012, sports. That's 4 chunks added, but with 20 files in essence, that's 80 chunks we've just added across our batch. Once our base chunks are assigned, we can move along to the final step in the process by clicking Next. The third Batch Tagger window also has a couple nifty functions. Notice how our base chunks appear in the file builder here. Similar to our custom control in Organize, we can append the date prefix and the original suffix to the base file name. Note, however, if the original suffix checkbox is not selected, the batch tagger will append its own suffix to the end of the file name. Don't be thrown by this. It's simply a method to ensure that each file name in the batch is unique. We can reference all the base keywords in play here. If we want to delete a base chunk on the fly, we do so by selecting the chunk and clicking here. Identical to the Retrieve module, we'll have the option to toggle between normal file view and expanded file view. Moreover, we have the option of adding additional chunks as needed to each file by clicking here. Our trusty custom control again pops up, and we can augment with as many tags and chunks as we want. Notice how our newly added chunk appears in our file name here. Once our necessary chunks are added to our files, it's time to start saving them off. Batch Tagger gives us a lot of flexibility. We can save files individually, or in multiples. To save multiple files in one fell swoop, we select all and save all. Thus, we should think of this as the Save All the Selected Files at Once button, a handy feature as we may need to clear completed files out of the way, yet keep the special ones around that need additional love. All our files are renamed and safely tucked away in the Organized folder under our root, and were returned back to Organize. Batch Tagger has served her function.